Yay! Yay, reboot. When all else fails, shut everything down and reboot. Welcome in. Sorry I'm late. And here I am. Oh my goodness, always something, right? And it's Monday. There we go. I apologize to Jen over at the Crafting Network too. She came to get me and I wasn't there. Yeah, my Wi-Fi. Hey, Linda Prouty. Hey, Sherry Spencer, my Wi-Fi. The lights are all on. Everything's functioning, but my computer, it was kind of scary because my book wouldn't come up. And I'm thinking, So I just decided to calm down and I rebooted. Yay. So, hey, Lisa. Hey, Linda Harper. And Marie Pato's here. Sherry Spencer. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good afternoon in some parts of the world. I'm in South Carolina. It's sunny and I don't know, I'd say maybe in the 50s. Hey, Cindy, how are you this morning? Good morning, Lisa Kidd. Good morning. I got a package from Tricia. She's not with us this morning because she's at, I believe she's at a doctor's appointment. Hopefully everything's going well. Hello, Rose. How are you today? But I got a package from her, so I'm gonna open that first. What is this? Oh, my sketchbook. I found my old sketchbook. I hadn't seen it in a while. You know when you move stuff around and you find it again? Look when I painted my Yeti or sketched my Yeti. I don't know why I did that. And my hand, I never sketched a hand. That was crazy. Hello, Carol Benke. Cold, dry, and windy in Maryland. Ooh, yeah, well, we're dry here, and that's the issue in South Carolina is the dry, and that's why all the wildfires, it's really bad over towards the ocean. Or really, what are those the waters that run inside the ocean, the intercoastals? Yeah, right in that area, because the water planes have been coming down and just dipping right into the intercoastal waterways and coming up and spraying water. It's really, I mean, it's not fun and I'm not happy it's happening, but it's kind of cool to watch them do that. Hi, Amberlyn. Hey, sweet baby. You eat your lunch, good for Graham. All right, you guys. So anyway, it's still acting a little weird, but we're gonna go with it. I'll show you what I'm gonna do in a minute. Oh, I don't know how many of you are on my email list already, but if you are, did you get an email this morning? It was my first hello newsletter that I've done, and I hope that you got it. If you're on my email list, I hope you got it. And if you're not on my email list, you can get on it by going to the shop and putting your email in the link that's in my in the shop. I'll type that in for you because I did send my very first newsletter out, one page, just a kind of a welcome. And oh my goodness, all this stuff's coming up. Sorry, you guys. Kind of a welcome and a hello, but I attached a free printable for you. And I just hope it all works. So I need somebody to tell me they got it and it worked. Besides Tricia. Whoops. babscreatingwitloveandwhimsy.com. All right, so if you're not on my email list, you can get on it by clicking on the store, the website, and going to the bottom. And there should be a little link that says for emails. Put your email in for emails. Did you get it, Carol? Yay! You don't have a printer, do you? Do you have a printer yet? I'm hoping that page with the printable that I made printed out for some of you. Yay! Hey, Sue Regal. Oh, good, Natalie. You got a notification. Yay, I'm glad. I wish I had gotten on time, but my whole system here at home just clicked off on me. Vicki Lynn, hey. Hey, hey. All right, let me see what we got from Tricia. Oh, this isn't from Tricia. Who is this from? I just went down. I had to go to the post office to mail some orders out and stopped at the mailbox on the way back. And I know this is from Tricia because it's got her piece of tape on it. I can't tell who this one's from. Print, bind, ship, fulfillment. Taylor, Michigan. Well, let's see. Okay, Vicki, let me know, okay? Hello, Annette. I want to try to put a monthly newsletter out. What I did was I put all my special events in it, you know, everything that's not my normal daily live, and the dates, so I thought that would be helpful. And, oh, this is from Digital Deco Designs. These are the rice papers I ordered. I'll hold on to that, I think. Aw, look, isn't that sweet? Let me pull it out here and get a closer look. Most of the stuff I ordered from them I downloaded myself, but I wanted to get some of their rice paper too. Of course, this is for the spring. Oh, look at the little bunny with the ears down. Let's see. Feels good. Like that one. Okay, Sue, if you didn't, yeah, when you get a chance, go over to my page, my website, not my page, and put your email in there so you can start getting them. Got this one. Look, isn't that one cute? Kind of vintage looking. Yay, Sherry. That'll look cute. That would look cute on canvas. And then adding some bling and some seam binding around the bunny's neck. That'll be a fun one to do. And this one, I ordered that one. I guess I was in the mood to order bunnies. And then this one I can put a Young Living. I just did my Young Living order this morning. I can do a Totally Dazzled crown on it. That'd be cute. So I got those from Digital Deco Designs, if you're interested in that. The link from my affiliate link is in my link tree at the top of this page. And I would love it if you would use that if you wanted to try it. All right, Trish, let's see what you got. See what you sent me. She is obviously in the doctor's office, or she would be, I know she would be on. I saw on her, you know, we have Life 360 where we can see where each other's going. And I saw that she was on the road. So I feel like she's either driving or she's there. Good morning, Janet. Aren't they cute? I love the Easter bunnies. I need to go out into the garage and get my Easter bin, my Easter tote, and see what I have left from last year. Oh, do you, Annette? Yeah, I do too. I've been... Oh, I should post the page. I was on doing my order. Well, I got an email from them saying that one of my loyalty order items was out of stock. And you have to be sure that, well, if you're a business builder, like I am, you have to be sure that you have enough every month, you know, your quota, whatever. And I was afraid it might have taken me down, so I went on to check. Well, it didn't take me under my amount, but when I was there, oh my goodness. Oh, Tricia. And then, of course, receipts. She wants to get reimbursed. I understand that. What is this? Look at the receipt she sent me. She must have had it on her phone and downloaded it to print. It works, Tricia. Don't worry. It works. That's too funny. Anyway, I was on there, and after I fixed up my order, my orders go in like the 6th of the month. After I fixed it up, I went over to my points, because I accumulate points. And I took a picture of the screen. I'll have to post it, because I have had 99 months of orders with them. That's how long I've been doing this. So how many years? 99 months. Let's see. 99 months divided by 12. Somebody do the math for me. But I have $292 worth of points. That's money to spend on products. So I'm going to go in there and just do a shopping spree pretty soon. I like to save them up till I have a lot, and then I do a big order. But look, she sent me the new seam bindings. Not all of them, but aren't they pretty? All right. And piece of cardboard, we save that. And looks like she sent me a sample pack of different little things. And ooh, look what I got. She told me she did these. Did you guys see these yet? Look, they're, I'll show you. These are the, wait a minute, I'm confused. These are the coffee filters. And then she's got these. Look at the difference in size. Aren't they sweet? Hey, Diane. Yes, Mitzi. I've been affiliated with Young Living for 99 months. Got those. She sent me, oh, look at this pretty one. With the, now see, that's not a coffee filter either. That must be a smaller coffee filter. I don't know where she gets all this stuff, you guys. Aren't these colors beautiful? Did I miss it or did she show these? Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? Ah, purple. So she did have these, Carol. How did I miss that? How did I miss her talking about it? I guess I'm on another wave where, you know, when I was still working, I was not getting it all. I was just not getting it all. I gotta get back on track. I love these with the two colors. I love these with, they're like a sunburst. Oh my goodness, Tricia. I probably should have waited to open this till you were on. I'm sorry. I can go through it again when you come back on. But these little ones, look how flat and pretty these cupcake papers. Look at that. Can make pockets. Could make little tuck spots. Oh my goodness, you guys. Yay! Thank you, Sherry. 8 years and 3 months. Yeah, I've been to, I think 4 conventions. Dennis and I were in the business together, so we went to go to the convention every year. Of course, I haven't been to one in 4 years. I almost signed up for this year's. I got the information on it a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to a couple crafting retreats, and I don't know if I can put Young Living in my budget because it's kind of expensive. And then when you get out there and they're showing you all the new stuff, I have to buy all the new stuff. I mean, you can't just not buy it. Thank you, Jen. I was afraid that I didn't get on in time for you. My Wi-Fi wasn't working. Jen just sprinkled me over into the crafting network. You guys, I'm a member of that. I'm an elite something, aren't I, Jen? So she's got me over there today too. All right, aren't I elite? I'm an elite host. That's what I am with allergies. Elite host with allergies. Cupcake ones are new. Aren't they sweet? I mean, I'm trying to think like flowers, and I mean, if we did something like that and just kind of kept going around, I don't know, but I'm gonna play with those. Hi, Anne. It's so good to see you too. Y'all, Anne's here from Ireland. Woohoo! I always feel so honored when somebody comes all the way from across the ocean to see me. Thank you, sweet friend. Okay, I told her I was out of lined paper. She sent me some pink and green. How springy is that? Pink and green. And then regular. This must be the 28 pound because it's really nice and heavy. Aren't they pretty, Anne? I just got them today. You know, it's just, it doesn't look the same. Do you guys agree when you get them, they don't look the same as what she showed. They're just so much prettier in person. Oh my goodness. This must be the one. What does she call this one? Lemon yellow, I think. That's beautiful. And then the plain yellow. Annette, Australia? Well, thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for coming. I would love to visit Australia, but I'm afraid of the bugs. Don't you guys have really big bugs in Australia? Not that I could go over there anyway. That would be expensive. Lemon drop, Vicky. See what I'm saying? You guys know more about this than I do, but I'll be caught back up now that I'm home. Again, jiggity jig. And this is coffee dyed. If Roberta was here, she could smell it. She likes to smell the coffee dyed paper. There's lined and regular. And she sent me some of the big envelopes that I can work with. The big dyed envelopes. They're all coffee dyed. All right, cool, yay. You know, I don't have as much as some of you have, but at least I have another stock because I was like really, really, really low. And this is some kind of sample pack. It is so much prettier in person. See, when she was here working out of my garage, I got to see it right away. And now I have to wait just like everybody else. All right, what do we got here? We got a little tag, little holes in it. And some of the rounded, some little envelopes. Ooh. What was this, Tricia? You know what? That's some kind of a monogram paper. It's embossed. That's cool. Hey, Stephanie. I saw a tutorial where someone made a pretty piece of ephemera with a small cupcake papers. Oh, goody, goody, goody. Oh, I can't wait. Let's see. That's a couple of journaling cards, a big index card, and, oh, I might be able to use that in private group this week, you guys. A big deposit envelope. Oh no, that's gold. Gold envelope. A blue, ooh, that's pretty. All right, so I got some product. Yay, yay. I'll save this. She can probably reuse it again, or I can use it from here. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm starting to get messy back there again. Doesn't take long to clean up and let it get messed up again. All right, Facebook, oh, yeah, they do that. It is a great idea. I'll have to look for some tutorials to get some more ideas too. No, you make more money coming over, we lose. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go over, if I go to Australia, I'll be rich. I did get some Happy Mail, Vicky. It's been coming for a while. She said she sent it. She keeps saying, did you get your package? Did you get your package? Not that we can't look and see, but I kept saying, no, honey, no, didn't get it. And then my phone said that it was delivered Saturday night, and my mailbox is down the street, and I was already in my jammies. And yesterday, you guys, I'm gonna give you a confession. I didn't get dressed yesterday. I sat here all day and worked, did my schedules, did my newsletter, you know, worked, but I worked in my jammies. That's why I never put the camera on. And it was so funny because I went to get ready for bed last night. I was folding clothes on my bed, and I thought, just go ahead and put your jammies on. And I'm looking around the bed I usually fold them, put them on the corner, can't find them. And then I thought, oh, but you're wearing them. You've been wearing them all day. So I put some clean ones on. Oh, all right, you guys, let's put this, where can I put this for right now? Put this right here for right now. Okay, save that. You guys, if you are on my email list and you got my newsletter this morning around 10 o'clock, I think I had it scheduled, Eastern, 10 o'clock Eastern, you would have gotten this that you could print off for yourself and use it any way you like to. I printed mine off, and then I printed the back side of it too with just a download of something I had on my computer, a very, very pale beige, just to take the white off. But that's what you would have gotten. I thought they were cute. I made those over on Canva. It's fun, but you get squirrely doing that too. Get over there and start making and you get squirrely. I know, Vicki, I haven't done that. I don't think I've done that in 100 years. Well, at least 20. I don't know. I probably have done it more than that, but yeah. I didn't even think about it though until I went to put my jammies on and realized I had my jammies on. And we're gonna use this today. And I also had this piece of rice paper from Decoupage Queen. I must have got it sparkled a couple of years ago. And I thought maybe we might be able to use that. Stephanie, it was my first newsletter. I've been having it on my calendar to get a newsletter done for 6 months. And when I decided to come back home, I said, self, no excuses, get that newsletter done. So I did that yesterday. Yeah, go over to my web store, and there's a little place on the front page of the web store where you can enter you don't have to buy anything, you can just enter your email address. Okay, so I got that. I have that. I printed that off. I also had some words. They came out of a printable. I've had these for quite a while too. Oh, Karen, you're fighting the big C. Oh, that's 4 years. 4 years since I still can't smell and taste. I really can't taste very good. Once in a while I taste something, but it all tastes the same now. It's weird. I hope you don't get that. And then I had this with some words on it, so I printed these off. So I thought we'd have some fun today with my printable and some other stuff. I don't need any, this is a book page I printed out, or I took out of a book. Not working on anything particular, but I thought I would get some ephemera pieces ready. You know, you should always have a few pieces ready. So I pulled out, I didn't know I was getting that today from Tricia, but I pulled out some of my dyed envelopes that I had, the last of them that I had in my stash, a blue one and a green one. I pulled out some craft envelopes, and I thought we'd just do some envelope ephemera pieces. I brought some stuff over. I brought my Mod Podge, my paintbrush. I brought over some vintage looking washi tapes because my printable is kind of vintage looking. I brought over a stencil, some chain and some jump rings, and my crocodile is right over here. That maybe we can put, you know, like little dangles on them or something. And I don't know. When I sent it yesterday, I sent it through Shopify. So you probably aren't because you go through PayPal for me over there. If you can get into my web page, or my web store, I'm sorry, the link is up at the top of this live today, and just enter your email address in there. It will put you into, it goes into my Shopify email, and everything comes out of there. So if you can do that when this is over, do that, and get you on there. So let's do something. Let's just have some fun. I know, Jen, mine was way worse though. Mine was way worse. About 2 or 3 years ago, I guess, it got as worse as it was gonna get, as bad as it was gonna get. And I was miserable. I mean, the taste and smell that was in my head was obnoxious. And that's the only word I can use, obnoxious. And I couldn't get it out of my head. I went to the doctor. The only thing that helped me, I did my essential oils. Knowing what they smell like I would take orange because I knew what the orange smelled like. It smells like a fresh cut orange. And I would just sniff it and I would say to myself, orange. And that was one of the therapies that the doctor told me. Just smell something that you know what it smells like and keep saying to yourself, tell your brain what it smells like. So I did that for quite a while. Every day I would take the lemon, I would take the orange, and a few other ones, peppermint, and that helped a little bit. At least I got rid of the horrible, because I mean, some days I would literally be in bed and think my house was on fire. That's how smoky it was in my head. And I mean, I would get up, I have smoke detectors, nothing was going off. I would get up and walk around just, you know, freaking out, and it was all, I don't know what causes that, but I looked it up and it is an actual disease, condition, I don't know. I am on YouTube, and I'm getting over there more and more every week. So if you're interested in taking a look at my YouTube page, it's, what is it, you guys? Creating, I don't know. I'm not going to type it because I'm not sure. I think it's Creating with Bev or Create with Bev, but I'll put it up here so you can see it. Sorry, I should know that, but I don't. I mean, I do, but I don't. I think it's at Creating with Bev, but I'll get it and I'll put it up there for you. And one of the other ladies might know too. So I'm gonna cut these out. This was the printable. I didn't print it on anything special. I just printed on, well I did, I printed on the 28 pound, which I probably shouldn't because I'm gonna be kind of decoupaging it, so thinner paper would have been better, but that's okay. I cut a couple of these out, maybe tear one or two. Yeah, I hope it gets better quick, Karen. It's just miserable, isn't it? When I had the virus, my mom was living with me, and you know, she couldn't see and couldn't get up and cook for herself or anything. And I was just totally exhausted. All I wanted to do was sleep. And when I say all I wanted to do, all I could do, I mean sleep. So that was my symptom. I ran a fever for a couple days, but my symptom was sleep. So I would get up and I would come out here. I would get her in the recliner so she could watch TV and fix her something to drink and a snack or a meal or whatever. I don't know how I did it. I can't remember doing it, but I know I did it because she was fine and it was 18 days worth of it. And then I would fix myself some cold water and I would go back to bed. And I would fall asleep immediately, didn't get a chance to drink my water or anything. I would wake up, the ice would be melted. I'd come back out, check on mom, get her something to eat and drink, fix another glass of ice water, and back to bed to sleep for 4 more hours. And I did that round the clock for 18 or 19 days. It's miserable. Miserable. All right. Rose, I'm really not that concerned about my past videos. I have stuff on YouTube. You know, they're just gonna, you know, whatever happens, happens. But from this point going forward, you know, I don't go into panic mode anymore. I just give it to God. You know, whatever he's gonna do, he's gonna do. And he'll take care of me. I just hand it over. It's been terrible this year, Carol. A lot of flu. A lot of flu. I've been taking so many inner defense capsules that I was going to tear some and then I cut them all. Let's see. So if I take one of these craft envelopes first, I think I'll stencil a little bit on it. Just a little bit. And I'm going to use my archival ink because if I Mod Podge over it, I don't want it to smear. You know how the Tim Holtz stuff will smear if you get it wet. I'll use permanent ink, and hopefully once it's dry, it won't go anywhere. I'll find something to use. Just put a little here and there, just to add some color with on the craft envelope. You won't see it. You won't see much of it at all, but I'll know it's there, and it could peek out. Never slept when I had to see. I was wired. No taste and smell, Carol. I know it was bad because you wanted to have what you usually like, but it was like, why bother? So just get some nutrition in. So you know you need nutrition. Like I love when I don't feel good. My mother used to make it when I was little, and I still make it for myself now. When I don't feel good, orange juice, water, ice, and a big spoonful of sugar and mix up. She used to call it orangeade, and that's what she would give us when we were, you know, home with colds or things like that when we were little. And I still make that. And I had, since I couldn't go anywhere, I was door dashing. It was my first affiliation with DoorDash was during that. And it was really, truly a godsend. It really was, because I would get on there for Mom. You know, I would order her some food that I knew she'd like, and then I'd order, you know, bottled water. I was ordering the Smart Water, thinking, you know, it's got the electrolytes or whatever, but I would order that, and then I ordered orange juice and got it here and made myself that orangeade. Couldn't even taste it. Yeah, I think I like that with a little bit of that, and then we could use almost like framing a picture on top of this envelope. We can do something to the back of the envelope, and this could be a standalone ephemera piece or a flip out. You know, it could be glued down in the book as a flip out. But I just thought this would be so cute to try to do that with. And these all can be done in one way or the other. But before I do that, I'm gonna ink this a little bit with more of this. Hey, Debbie Moeller, Christy Mitchell, hey y'all. I just want it to rain. Annette, we need rain in South Carolina really, really, really bad. Really, really bad. The test is 3-in-1. They tested all at one time now with just one test? Well, isn't that nice? That's way better than all those different swabs and things. Too bad they couldn't include strep with that. I hate strep tests. This round for me is cough and tired. Fever for 2 days last week. Yeah, I had a little bit of a cough, but not like the doctor told. Because I went to the doctor the day before I put myself in bed. I knew I had it, and I went to the doctor just to make sure. That's when you used to sit in your car, and they would come out with all their garb on, like you were alien or something, and did the test. And he said, "Yep, you got it. Go home, isolate." Drink lots of water, and when your oxygen goes, do you have an oxygen thing? And I said, yes. He said, when your oxygen gets below, I think he said like 88 or 89, go to the hospital. Well, I knew I wasn't. I'm sorry, you guys. My husband had just passed away in the hospital on a ventilator. I was not going to the hospital. He didn't have COVID, you guys. I was not going to the hospital. But my oxygen never went below 97. So weird. But okay, so if that goes on, how about some lace? I have so many journals I want to make. One for my son, his girlfriend, a recipe cookbook. Oh, I think you might like what we're gonna do Thursday, Carol. I still had to put creamer in my coffee. Yeah, I couldn't even drink coffee. It didn't even, kind of gagged me because I put cream in my coffee. Let's do a little bit of lace. Kind of layer it before I glue it down. I'm going to kind of layer it. Do some good layering. Hey, Linda, how are you? We could use some of that rain, Carol. Send it down to us. South Carolina is just way too dry. Way, way too dry. There was a fire over close to Tricia. I was worried. It wasn't a wildfire, but a house, the kitchen exploded or something. I don't know, but the inside of the whole house was burned out, and it was very close to her. And heavy winds and all that. I'm thinking, oh, please, please keep her safe. And I messaged her, and she knew where it was, but it didn't affect them. So, the family it did affect, they're homeless. They're okay, but they have family, thank goodness. Okay, so far this is kind of what I'm getting. A word will be nice, or a phrase, and then we'll do something on the back because it's just plain on the back. So let's see what we got here for phrases. Life is beautiful. Today's the day. Some of these are way too long for this little thing. Let's see. Or I could just do a word. Beautiful. She's beautiful. We could just do beautiful. So y'all have a big week ahead of you. So I've got Friday night, I'll be live tomorrow and Wednesday. Tomorrow I'll have to get on and off because I'm having 2 more crowns done tomorrow, you guys. 2 last month and 2 this month. That's all my spending money for the next 20 years. Beautiful, what do you think? I like that. Could do it down here. And that's at 2, so. And then maybe some washi, little washi. Might do washi on the back. Oh, I'm sorry, Annette. Oh, Emberlyn, you sending me hearts. You're such a sweetheart. I'm gonna do this, I think. You like that? I think I like this. I'm gonna do this. And then we'll work on the back. Or maybe I should do the back and bring it over because I want to do book page on the back. And if there's extra, it can come over to the front. Let's do that. Oh, Linda. Ugh. Let's see what we got here. Let me see something here. Let me play with this a minute. And Friday is my first time in the cha-ching, cha-ching, yeah. I had 2, remember last month I had 2 and now 2 more. But what they're replacing old ones. You're having it done too, Debbie? Well, we're just in there together. Yeah, I mean, I went for my cleaning last week or the week before, and he said, we really need to get those other 2 crowns fixed. And I said, just do it, so you'll stop bugging me about it. Let's just do it. So hopefully after that, I don't have, I mean, honestly, I don't have that many real teeth left. Ugh. So maybe that's it for me. And yes, they're not cheap. Ka-ching, ka-ching is right. But I'm glad that where I go, it's pretty cool. They'll do the, or maybe they do this everywhere now. I don't know. Used to be they didn't. You go home and then you go back. But you stay. And they do it, let's see. Make sure we got it up and up. They do it, you know, like the first hour will be him doing whatever, taking the old ones out, cleaning it up, doing the impression and all that. And then you sit there for about an hour and wait for them to make the new ones, and they put them on and you don't have to go back. It's done. You know, everything goes well. You don't have to go back. So that's one cool thing. So I've got a note for myself to make sure I bring something to do for that second hour, so I'm not just sitting there looking at my phone. So I'll bring my planner, and I'd like to bring my paints, but I don't think they'd like that. But I'll bring my planner. Yeah, the old silver fillings. Yeah, they've done that too, Karen. And I do have 1 more of those. So that'll be next. I won't go back for 6 months. When I go back for my cleaning, that'll be the next thing he says. Let's get that last silver one out of there. And they are not good for you. You're totally right. Okay, I think I'm liking that. I could go up a little bit. Two hours start to finish, yeah. That's way better, isn't it, Debbie? I mean, I don't know if you remember, but I remember back in the day you would get one and you would be, you know, you have it done, then you go home with nothing there and you have to be careful and blah, 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 blah. So now at least that. I wonder if I should just decoupage this down. No, I'll glue it down. No, I'll decoupage it down. I'll decoupage it down. That'll make my envelope all nice and leathery, like I like it. Good morning, Rhonda. Yeah, that old lunchbox I use. Oh, that's cool. I have lots of little boxes, but I'm not sure they're going to want me crafting in the dentist chair, because you don't leave the chair, you stay in the chair. I don't want them in their back office talking about the old lady in the chair with her glue and scissors out. You needed a replacement crown. It was ordered before COVID. Came in during. Oh, wow. That really messed us up big, didn't it? Made it really hard for me to go visit dentists. We don't want to talk about that right now, do we? I know, I'm always making decisions. And when you do this, you guys, it does buckle for a little while because you're putting wet on paper. But as soon as it dries, the buckling goes away and you just have a really nice feel to your, if you haven't done this yet, you just really have a nice feel to your paper. It feels like, I don't know what it feels like. Like I did this one a couple days ago. I had this piece of Tricia's pretty paper and I decoupaged it. Can you see how shiny it is? And now it's, can you hear it? That's what happens when you, and this has about 3 layers. You know, I put it on, let it dry, put it on, let it dry. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this yet, but I wanted to do it. Okay, let's get her on there. And something has to be up here. I don't know, maybe I'll find a stamp or something, because you know me, I don't like that straight line. So right here, I'm gonna need something, but I'll find a stamp or something. Let's get her on there. Hi Lana, how are you? Christy, my dentist takes really cool 3D scan pictures of the tooth and then makes a temporary crown to wear until the permanent crown comes in. Yeah, I think that's what I used to have done too. They still do something like that but they do it in their office. They don't have to send it out like my other dentist office did. And I hesitated going to this new dentist they just had come into town about 3 years ago, but I had to go, hadn't been in a while. And, you know, it was one of those corporate dentist offices, you know, program, I think they call it. And I thought, oh, I'm telling you, those people are the nicest people and I get the best care. And the doctor is so, all of them are so patient. And, you know, let me know if you feel anything, just raise your hand, because I can't have, this is crooked. That's okay, the lace will be on it. I can't have the regular Novocaine like I used to because of my AFib. I can't have the adrenaline. There's adrenaline in most of the Novocaine shots. I guess that's what it is. So when they give that to me, I go into AFib. So I can't have that. So they have to give me something else. It's still a numbing medicine, but it doesn't last as long. So, you know, sometimes they have to do another one in between. So he'll say, just let me know, raise your hand, stop me. But I have a few quilt pieces cut for cover, no plan yet either. I thought, what is it? I said the newsletter should have gone out at 10 a.m. this morning. I had it scheduled. I just made it yesterday, so. All right, let me Let's put this down here. Yeah, we're paying for something, Debbie. Maybe his beach house too. But what are you gonna do, right? But I don't have dental insurance. We had it when we were corporate, but you don't. I guess you can get something with your Medicare supplement, but I have Plan F, and I've had it since the beginning, and I don't want to change. Plan F is wonderful. That's probably why they took it away, and people can't get it anymore, but if you have it and you kept it, you can keep it. So I'm keeping it. I don't think having the dental supplement would make that much of a difference for me, so I'm keeping the Plan F. I ain't changing. Because if you go off it, you can't go back on it. It's discontinued, I think. I'm sure someday they'll just take it away totally, but until they do. When we had insurance with dentists, that they would pay like 50% for the crown. Better than nothing, right? Yes, I get the shakes from the Novocaine. Oh, Linda. Yeah, my heart just goes way out of rhythm. It's terrible. Huh. That's so weird, Sue. Because I didn't even write it until yesterday afternoon. It was just in my head. All right. We got beautiful. I want to put down. And let's find something for right. Well, let's see if I have a stamp or something. Let's see what I got here. Hey, Betty Jones. I don't think Tricia's here. Or if she is, I haven't seen her. But I will tell her you said hi. She's at a doctor's appointment. It's a little big. Something just a little bit smaller. Oh, here's some more butterflies. That might be cute. Let's see what else I got in here. More box of tricks. Karen, you can go onto my webpage, www.bebscreatingwithloveandwhimsy.com. The link is above one of the first posts in this live today, and it's also in my link tree. And there's a little place, you don't have to buy anything, there's a little place where it says, I think, subscribe to my email or something, or my newsletter, I don't know, but you can put your email in there and it will automatically put you into my Shopify email list. Because there's like two, even if you've ordered from me before, but if you didn't put that in, you wouldn't be on my email list, because you can't send emails to people that haven't said it's okay. So I don't know, I think we have like maybe 300 customers in there, but only about 80 have put that they wanted to get emails. So, but just put your email address in there and I'll make that, it'll come to you next month automatically. I'm kind of thinking I like the butterflies. What are you guys thinking? If I had a bird that color, I don't think I want numbers. There's a feather, don't want feathers. Don't want green. I just want something to take off that sharp edge right there. So, yeah, I'm not crazy about that silly round thing. I'm gonna put, Bev, can you use your Canva with just your phone? I don't know, Carol. I know I use mine on my computer because, it's so hard, it's easier for me to see on my computer screen. But it always asks me if I want to connect it together. And I suppose if I say yes, I would be able to do it with both. Hubby and I have Delta Dental. They pay a lot. Good. That must be what Tracy has, because she has the Invisalign, but yeah, I think she only had to pay only. It was still a lot, half. What do you think, you guys? I'm not 100% sure I like that. Of course, if that's where I'm gonna put the dangle, that would be kind of cute because I would punch through there too, because it looks like it's supposed to have a little eyelet in there. All right, let's do that. And then let's see what the back looks like. Why does it take me so long to do just one? I was gonna do 4 of these today. She would be cute with some bling too, wouldn't she? Maybe a little bling on her earring. I had fun making her, adding stuff. That was fun. Canva's fun. There's a free version of Canva too, if you just want to get in there and play a little bit. There's a lot of free stuff. Okay. I'm gonna put a coat of Mod Podge over that, but let me see the back first. Now, if we make this a flip, I did that for nothing, except I do like the other side. But we'll need something in there and something here. So how about some what did Tricia send me today that I might be able to use? Oh gosh, I dropped stuff all over the floor. She sent me all the bright colors, and these are really vintagey. I don't really want to change that, I don't think. All right. Oh, look what I got. Look what I got. I just found this. This came in Happy Mail. Let's put this on the back. Oh, put the light on, Sherry. Is Tracy here, Christy? Hey, little Tracy. Hey, little Tracy. You need a break, Carol. I'm sorry. Tracy can feel for you because she does a lot of babysitting for Ken. She loves every minute of it, but she always tells me, Mom, it's a lot. I love her, but it's a lot. The bunny picture in the background. Oh, yes, I did. You like that? I'm starting to pull out my Easter stuff. It's just that 8 by 10, I think. Oh, thanks, Mitzi. Hey, Tracy. She is here. All right, let's get this put on here. It'll add some texture to the back of this envelope. It came in some Happy Mail I got. I think maybe from Carol Banky. Carol, did this come in your Happy Mail? This came in somebody's. I don't want it to be flat. I want it to have some bubbles in it. I'm just gonna kind of pounce it. Oops. Get it to stay down though. You guys, I think I'm ready to get my hair cut. That's a big think, though. Tracy's on here. She'll tell you that she likes me with shorter hair. But she likes me anyway, but you know what I'm saying. I think I'm ready. It's going to be summer. The only thing, in summer, it's nice to have a ponytail because you can pull it back off your neck. But if I got it cut short enough, I'm not saying I'm doing it. I'm just saying I'm thinking about it. She'll send pics. Oh. Yeah, it's nap time. Do you soon? I've worn my hair this is the longest my hair's been since I was in high school. I've worn it as short as a pixie, even shorter than a pixie. I went one summer and I had it was like almost buzzed. And I cried. I thought, no, why did you do that? I told her to do it. I said, just get it all off. I don't want to just get it all off. And she did. But I felt like my face was this big when my hair was that short. That's what worries me a little bit. But you know what? Who cares? All right, we'll let this dry. But I think that's a good base. And then I'm gonna put book page inside here. If I had a dyed coffee filter, I would use it, but I don't. I'm not complaining, Tricia. I just don't. Hugs and cuddles are worth it, Tracy. I saw that she got a swing set. I saw that Ken got a swing set. She was so excited. I think that's so wonderful. Sue, yeah, you're just being nice, but thank you. It takes a long time to get into the girl that cuts my hair, so I'll have plenty of time to think about it and change my mind if I need to change my mind. What about some of this stuff on the inside? You guys, it's vintagey. I want to make sure get it right side up too, because that's the right side. That's the right side. So this has to be up right here. Up as close to me. Well, the only thing, if I cut it a little bit at a time, then I'm paying $40 every time I go back to get it cut. So if I'm gonna do it, Mitzi, I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I always had long, straight hair in high school. Sherry, long, straight. In fact, I used to have my mother iron it for me to get it even straighter. And then I would flip it like Cher. Let's see what this looks like in there. Oh, you guys, anybody here go to fabric stores, quilting fabric stores? Do any of you do that? Do you quilt and go to the nice stores? because I'm gonna go up. I've been wanting to take my Bernina up for service anyway, but the woman that owns the shop where I take my Bernina for service, read the numbers in there. It'll be on the inside. I wish this was brown though. Of course it grows back, Linda, you're right. See, what I want to do is I want to put this flower out here. I'm going to tear this. That's why I want to kind of keep that towards brown. I forget what I was going to say. What was I saying? I want to do that. And then layer, you know, get some layers to put on there. Hi, Heidi. And, you know, they say it's good to cut your hair every once in a while anyway for it to get healthy. So, it's time. Just do it, Bev. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? It doesn't hurt. I think that. And get some washi on here. I'm sure Tracy's going to be posting pics of her mama with short hair. But seriously, I'm thinking about it. And I would go short. If I'm going to do it, I would go short because I don't want it on my neck. And you can't pull it back in a ponytail unless it's at least down to here. So, you know, it doesn't make any sense for me to not do it really short if I'm going to do it. Oh, thank you, Vicki. Oh my goodness. Y'all can see up on my phone more people watching that aren't commenting. I can't see your names good. I'm sorry. If you'll say hi, I can say hi back. But I see names going by. My eyes are good, but I can't see the small print. Okay, the fabric store. Yes, the Bernina shop where I take my machine to be fixed. She comes on live once in a while. And she came on yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and she has Tim Holtz fabric. Have you seen it? Have you heard about it? It's quilting cotton that people are using to, you know, quilt or make squares or whatever. But I thought for book covers and stuff. So I needed to bring my machine up anyway. So one day this week, I'm just gonna, it's quite a drive for me. One day this week, I'm just gonna go ahead and drive up there and look at it. Tim Holtz fabric, you guys. It's like, you know, one of the pieces that she showed was like collage. You've seen it, Linda? Yeah, I can't wait. I almost messaged her and asked her if she would ship, but that's just being lazy. I need to take my machine up anyway, so. I'm going to. A bob, Michelle. I would probably, you know, anytime I decide to do something, I'm on Pinterest, you know, looking at, and then I'll search, you know, women over 60s haircuts, and you'll see all this, and then now I should post women over 70 haircuts. And then I get ideas, but I think I'd probably go with very short in the back, like, do I have any hairdressers out there? You know what I'm thinking? The, what's it called, Tracy, when they cut it up the back? Oh, you used to wear yours like that, Tracy. Help me find my words. Oh, she said don't do that. Well, that took care of that, didn't it? All right, so that's kind of cool. I brought that little piece over there. That helps a lot that I don't have that, what I wanted there. So I like that there. I like the washi tape here. And then I'll put that flower there, stacked. You don't want me to have it stacked? Why? Stacked, Karen. You know, if you're gonna do it right, and then it would be off my neck. Because if it's not gonna be off my neck, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep my ponytail so that I'm not hot all summer. Tapered, Vicky, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go down here with this. This is a cute little piece of ephemera. I like it. And top it off with something. Nope. And then I'm going to cut punch a hole and do a chain dangle on this one. As soon as I find something for right there. Ooh, there's a ticket. Oh, you would like it. Why did you say no before? Tracy, didn't you say no before? You said, boo, don't do that. Now she's not, see, that's Tracy. Now she's saying, oh, let her get what she wants. I know my daughter. You would love me no matter what I did, honey. I know you. You would say it was beautiful. I meant for her not to look at 70 haircuts. Oh, well, you can't not do that. You can't, you have to play a little bit on Pinterest. Hey, Pat, you're not late. You're always on time, at least to see what we're doing and say hi. Needs to be round. Ooh. Ooh. Now I feel like Justin. Ooh. I just want a little round piece. A little brown round piece. What about this little queen if I cut her out? Use age 50, okay. Yeah, I don't think I need to look at over 70 haircuts, do I? Just because I am, I don't feel like I am. Then, of course, if I get it cut real short, I'll have to go to the beach for the weekend. Oh, I'll have to go to the beach for the weekend. So I get the back off of this. Do they, Sherry? I'll have to look. I would go and support my friend at her shop for sure, but I could get a closer look if I looked at Amazon, because I've just seen it from a distance when she was holding them up. I have to turn this around for a second. Put her right there. And never did get anything on the inside, did I? Let's just collage it. You have short haircuts, Sue. How short is your hair, Sue? Let's just collage it. Collage it a little bit. Yeah, Tracy always had a pixie. Now she's wearing it longer. Doesn't bother her. Like, she'll put a pin, you know, to hold her bangs back. I have to keep these. Yeah, I know. Let's do that and that. Get that glued down. Just gonna collage it. Could have had this. There it goes. A little below your ears. Getting quiet in here. Oh, it's because I'm not talking. It's my fault, not yours. This would be a nice piece of ephemera when I get finished with it. So much for just covering an envelope a little bit. I just wanted you to see what you could do with the printable that came in the newsletter. All right. Now let's punch that hole and do that chain. A little charm on it. Oh, you're welcome, Pat. I'm glad you liked it. All right, let's see. I gotta fill my thing up. Look, I'm empty. I got some, but I just haven't filled it up yet. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put it right here. Well, hello, Grace. Thank you for coming on. It's so good to see you. There we go. You'll still be able to stuff this full of whatever you want to stuff it full of. I was telling Tracy last time she was here that all these years she's been saying, Mom, are you never going to get gray? Because Tracy's been getting gray. How long, honey? You've been getting gray for a while. And I just wasn't. And then all of a sudden, right here, I can see it coming through just under the temple and a little bit right there. So now I've got it. I'm finally getting gray here. Tracy said, finally, Mom. I didn't know it meant that much to her. All right. Did the garden bug bite you? Yeah, the garden bug usually bites me too, Pat. But my girlfriend who has a homestead not far from me always reminds me now. Not yet, Beb. Not yet. Not yet. Because as soon as it gets nice, I want to put a tomato plant out. Didn't you say, Tracy, that I finally got gray? I know you did. What if we do something like that? instead of attaching it with a jump ring, just make a little circle with it and attach it down there with a jump ring and a charm. Let's try that. You and sis are still blonde. I got daddy's hair gray at 55. It's all right, honey. Your hair is beautiful, and so are you. The color of your hair doesn't mean anything. Shoot, Dennis didn't even have very much hair. My husband was bald in college. Dennis was bald in college. He said it's because he had so many brains. His head was so full of brains it couldn't hold the hair. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to color. If I was to go gray all the way, just let it go. For one thing, I don't want to spend all the money. For another thing, just let it go. It's pretty. All right, I'm gonna link this one to this one, I think. And dangle something from it. Let's find something to dangle. What shall we dangle? Okay, there's a butterfly on here, right? So let's dangle a butterfly. We got 2 metal raised garden beds last year. Are they raised up like about waist high? I was looking at those. I was looking at those raised beds. But my girlfriend has a homestead and she gives me pretty much a little bit of everything, so her stuff's really good. Gonna dangle a little butterfly from it. Closed up good. That's cute. I think that's cute. And I gotta decoupage the whole thing again so it gets nice and shiny and sealed. But I'm happy with it. Maybe something else here. Oh, I was gonna put this on, wasn't I? Oh goodness, I forgot. I forgot. I would have to take that whole thing apart. Not gonna do that. I could put it back here with a, what do you call the, one of these. I got a little one in here that just has a little tint of blue to it. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. I'll have to cover it with something, but I can do that. Dropped it. Come out wherever you are. Let's get another one. My gardening method, I was told no more bending since your stroke, yeah. Yep, you're not supposed to do that. Those raised beds are nice though. I've looked at them at Tractor Supply. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. That'll be cute. And then I'll put something under the back here to hide it. My hands are all gluey. It's cute. Put something behind it to hide it. What have I got? Let's do this. Put it on first, then I'll cut it off. Oh, I've had both of my hips replaced. I can't, yeah. I have to be careful when I get down that I already know in my head that I have a way to lift myself back up. You know, like there's a couch close by or a chair or a wall. You gotta laugh, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna do this like that. That's gonna cover that, the bottom of that. And then I'll cut it off. And we're gonna call this piece done. Okay, so there we go. That's the front. That's came from the printable that came with your newsletter. Added some lace, the beautiful, and then collaged on the inside, put that piece of a sticker to cover up that, and then this. So that'll hold ephemera. I'm gonna decoupage it all real good inside and out. And this moves, that's cool. And I could put some Velcro there so it'll stay closed. But if it's gonna be going into a book as a flip out, you might not wanna do that. I would think it would be pretty sewn into a book, don't you? Sew it right into the book like that. I think that's what should be done, personally. But I think it's pretty. All right, you guys, well, that was fun. It took way longer than I thought it would took. Oh my goodness. I really thought I'd get 2 or 3 done today, but you know me, once I get started, I gotta keep layering and layering until I can't layer anymore. Thank you, Sue. And I've still got the other pieces from the printables, so I can use those. All right, you guys. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully on time, so I can get to the dentist on time. Thanks, Vicki. Could do a back paper clip for closure, Joanne. Yes, thank you. Pat, hugs back from South Carolina. Hugs back from South Carolina. Okay, you guys. Stay warm and safe and dry today. Pray for a little bit of rain for South Carolina to stop these fires. And thanks, Sue. Thanks, Debbie. I'll see you guys again soon. Love you bunches. And remember, sign up for the newsletter on my page or on my Shopify page, BebsCreatingWithLoveAndWhimsy.com, and then you'll be on the list for the next one. All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.